Gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up for me, you dey fry. And for dumper you dey nyaka nyaka.
But you don't show them say that you get this game. You dey tell you say you not go ever travel. But you don't take me up to higher level.
Oh mommy, not make you face sour. Come listen to the SLPP Hour 2023. This program, they bring the power back to power. Tune in to Universal Radio at home and abroad through the internet and join the conversation with the media gurus, Gentle Patrick Madakroma, aka the political hot goose, PRO SLPP North America, and Abigail Chromatine, Young Generation SLPP North America region. Come listen and learn some lesson. Give me 1 hour per your time. Every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon. 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, USA. From 2 p.m. 3 p.m. Central Time, USA. Come, make we talk about the good work of the president. Good quality education, sustainable light, leadership style, infrastructure for make Salon look lovely, sexy, and attractive. Pump up the volume of your radio and listen to the SLPP Hour with Gentle and Abigail from USA live on Universal Radio. This and every Saturday. Stay tuned from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. na Salon. From 2018 to 2023, it's back to back. Talk and do after you, na you. New direction, no distraction. On your radio is the SLPP Hour, proudly sponsored by the Hot Goose Network, United States of America, every Saturday on Universal Radio.
Now businesswoman, then they jump and dance and clap. New money they flow, now so the business they go.
I sponsored a paid program, and all with the Yeri, not necessarily come up from the Universal Radio, but now a personal opinion from the sponsors we based in USA. What are you as a hour this? What do you meet you live on board Universal Radio? I'll try to get into the discourse them like USA. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Mr. Kaikai.
Hello? From Civilian, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Kaikai, from United States. Good afternoon, sorry. Are they online? Mina Gentle, Patrick Madakroma, PRO for SLP North America, and Abigail FD online.
All right, I think so we get Abigail FD online, and from the way they listen to the Universal Radio, and every Saturday, we get a program we get to do with brothers and sisters from the diaspora USA. And this Saturday, the second edition, and I'll be live on board this evening with Abigail. Abigail, say hi to Salon people. Say hi to them, greet them in your special way.
Good evening, everybody. I know this is not even 10 at home, so I will say good evening, everybody, and good afternoon for the one that we do by after with me. And Kai, my dear, good evening. I hope you do well, and I want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in.
All right, that's the voice of Abigail, all the way from the United States. And it's a part of this conference conversation. It's a conference conversation. We will go right from Sierra Leone to USA and to the people of Sierra Leone. Of course, I get Gentle, the political hot goose inside the live, and especially Gentle greet the people of Sierra Leone.
Mina Gentle, the political hot goose. You sit up on me, you the fry. For dumper you the nyaka nyaka. Fam with them today, I tell you plenty I'll do, and I'm glad for come again for get a conversation with people all over the world, because I know say Universal Radio, people that they listen all over Salon and even beyond. So you will get your family, you will get your brother, you will get your sister. Now for tell them, they can't sit down now. We can get this conversation where the border around President Talk and Rubio in in good governance program the way he don't do in other country, and how President Bio don't impact the development na Sierra Leone and within achievement them, and why we think say we forgive another mandate for like continue for make salon sexy and attractive. Una thank you, una they listen, and I want to listen very keenly. We will be part of this conversation and I'm happy for the talk to una today.
All right, Fumble, that are the voice of Kensul, the political hot goose based at USA, and he's also in the office of the public relation officer for North America region, SL. And of course, Abigail, in separate with Abigail, and the active role that is young generation at USA, very serious combination. And this evening, we get straight to the point, and we get to discuss about
we know they get you clear, Mr. Kaikai.
When I say, hello?
Yeah, we hear you now.
Yes, all right. All right, let's be clear, right?
Yeah, you got to talk loud so that we hear you.
All right, well, I talk to the Salon brothers them and sisters them with like USA. For this evening, we'll start to discuss about the economy, because the economic management of state coffer are one of the most priorities the way the president pay attention to, especially when it comes to try for make sure say the single treasury account, all that in one of strategies the way we don't help the economy of this nation. But we want to discuss this evening how the president don't use the management structure, the management skills, for able to see how best to cushion the economy. How they use the strategy for revamp the economy. Because when the president takes the hot mantle, the country is in a system where most of Sierra Leoneans, we understand, say the economy is in a very bad shape. But throughout the 4 years, we see how the president don't try to stabilize the economy, try to revamp the economy, try to waive up taxes from rice, gas, of course, essential commodities like even flour. We see how the president put foot down to see how he will support the people during the COVID time with stimulus packages and the bonus perform. But now let me go straight to you, Gentle. Tell me around the economy, how the president is going to try for revamp and manage the economy to this level.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kaikai, and then thank you, Sierra Leoneans them. Mr. Kaikai, do you hear me? And people then they hear me clear?
Yes. Yes, we get you loud and clear.
All right. So I'll tell you now plenty thank you. Na Salon, when President Bio come na power, we know say he can inherit an economy we don't dilapidated. He can inherit a broken system. He can inherit a system we will not ever hear it in the whole world, where they call the austerity system of governance where APC left. People they not kiwan yeri, especially APC, they not kiwan yeri who they always mention them. But Creole can say, no watch usa you for them, you get for watch usa you buck your foot. And for the layman, when I'm a granny within a Nemongoema, my grandpa within a team, let know what's in our economy. Economy, they talk about the gentry, where the country gets, the money, the wealth, the resources them, where the country gets, when Nadande the country they survive on, Nadande the country rely on for pay people them and for take care of the things them where they make una as a nation. Now we call the economy, the talents them, where the country gets, we not to physical money, we not the human capital, they were all na economy them. Now the human resource and the practical resource them, now in our economy. So if we ever talk about economy today, let everybody understand waiting that big word mean economy. Therefore, any serious government we can have power, now that one day if we try to make sure say the country able to get sufficient money, the country able to get money to itself for able to take care of the people in another country, for pay salaries, for able to take care of the bills and the nation, for able to take care of the things in services them where the people they need, like for make road, for make hospital, for do other government services them. But when President Bio come, APC be don't left way in what they call austerity, meaning all the money where the country been get, APC they eat all. And also, one of the dangerous things that will be happening in that country, maybe some Sierra Leoneans have been say, oh, during APC time money been the flow. The reason is there was no fiscal discipline. That's in the meaning, no economic discipline not been there. No serious APC not be serious about the resources of that nation. APC not be serious about managing the economy and the finances of Sierra Leone. What did they do? They're not being get any central command as to how we money for be safe. All the money them they scatter. You were the EPA, they take the money you eat. You were the NACIT, they take the money you eat. Everybody be the control money be scatter. What the President Bio can do, the first thing where he do, where he come as a serious government, now for let it establish waiting with man called single treasury account. That one day, now one pot, one box, kotoku, one grain basket, now President Bio creates say, where APC be scatter money to the way make we lost control. What's now they do? Every agency, every department, every ministry, they always get money when they send them out to one pot, what they call treasury account. Now they all man they send them so that money they can get on one side. Nobody know control again. Now only the central government now they control and for them able share the resources. Would I go get pay them pay them? Would I go get who's the road they go make them go make them? Which means where they go to hospital, they go do them. Which side they go pull them, pay, picking and school fee, then do them. Now, one of the economic discipline that the President you bring, we make the country steady today. We not able to pay, they pay people not to overdraft the thing because today APC the money down na the comfort. When they want pay, then they go trust overdraft money down. And now they happen so. Even when the economic crunch in the whole world, they happen. So now one of the serious approach that one day, where President Bio take for make sure say a discipline and manage with money and with resources in that country very well.
Okay. All right. Well, Fambul, you're listening to Universal Radio, and of course this evening, you're live on board Universal Radio, and I talked to Jen Stool, Patrick Madakroma within the USA, North America, representing Slpp, PRO in office. And of course, I also get Abigail with Jen Tool. Every Saturday, you're listening to Universal Radio and all with this evening. A Spirit Up program, a sponsored program from the Hot Goose Network. Well, I can straight to Abigail. Let me just talk about. We tend to talk about the economy. I listen attentively to how it takes time for explain to the grassroots what they mean by economy and how the nation they really strive for better or for progress where the economy they in better hands and they in well managed situation. This country, there was a time where we talk about austerity and every Sierra Leonean go attest to the fact say the economy calmed down and crippled. And of course the banks and other institutions they get themselves crippled along the lines. But to this day we don't see a lot of magic in play because the increase of the civil servants especially the health sector and the teachers we don't see how this government don't come, they don't give pin codes to a lot of teachers the way when they without pin codes and even the medical people So with all this way we put together, what are some of the magics and the things that the president do for make we reach this level at least of success. Over to you, Abigail.
Somebody on a good evening after they come in to talk about the economy. Because like James was saying, the economy, the money business, but for talk to the layman, we didn't appease it right now. Now when it comes the money business of the country. So one, I would say the economy is in a better shape right now than what it been there 5-6 years ago. Because of leadership. You see, all of this, it takes leadership. When you get the right person in office, we get the experience, we get the education for move and for drive the economy in the right direction. So right now, the economy, it do very well than many other countries then. I know it's also a life for you that we are where we want to be. No, President, we don't say we are not where we want to be. But at least if they can drive you into that direction, also a one tree for growth. Also a one tree for growth. Also a one tree for be. If you look at the world market, right, or you look at the economy in different countries around West Africa. For example, let's look at Ghana. We see how Ghana is struggling right now. Ghana is the highest inflation rate right now in West Africa. Now the world in general, not just West Africa, now the world. Right now, the Ghana money it's like less than nothing compared to $1. So the economy right now is strong for Ghana, the economy. Why? Because of the work, the hard work of the people, because of the vision, and because of the dedication to the country and the economy. So we find out, say, the economy, and they actually do well. Because by this time, let me tell you something, Kaikai, and Miss Elena listeners, them, and Miss Elena family, them, brothers and sisters, them. I kid you not. If we not been get President Biona office, we been get another person in that office there. By now, we don't crumble. By now, we don't begin to have a line for yes. By now, we don't begin to have a line for things there, for paste. But no, the only reason why we survive right now, our economy is thriving and they do well, better than what people they expect them to do. Because there's something called, it's money get what they expect from a certain country at a certain time. Right now, what's that we do right now? They really expect something for they do. So right now, they're really impressed. They're proud that we are really where we are right now. The fact that we need to have a line for this, look now we live in countries that people are actually towing the line for rice. The next not line for buyers. We know they part that in at home, that salon. We economy is in a more better shape than most of we counterparts, most of we neighboring sibling African nations there. We are doing really well with our economy because of the things that we put in place. But make sure say we economy not crumble. So now this our lesson as they understand say we get the right leader in the right office at the right time. Because it has to be the right person in the right place at the right time. So that it make when they see say we know they struggle like all the African countries then. I want to say it's not easy all around the world. Even this America, that's what we did Kai and Miss Alina people them. Things are so hard. Things are very, very hard. And right now, when they lay people off in America, jobs they lay people off. Then they tell you, so we can't afford to hire you right now or for keep you employed right now. So we are sorry, we have to lay you off. But no, when they see I say that salon, person in building create job. It don't come with job opportunities there. Look at the new airport. By the time they are done with that new the extension of the airport, my dear, we're gonna have thousands of jobs are gonna be created from that airport. And apart from that, in the final say, President Bill bring different businesses. Look at the pineapple factory where they don't open. How many jobs that they don't create? And then it creates different avenues then for keep the economy going, for keep the people going. And in the final say, we're not where we were 5-6 years ago. We don't evolve. We do well. We thrive. Even as a nation, as a people. In the final say, we people they do well these days. People are doing well. For example, I don't want to go ahead of myself and talk about the new tariff thing. We will get there. But you see the intervention with the president take. So that tells you that he's a listening president. Just like me and you. When they say, I say, if they go market just like me and you. So he knows what is going on. So he knows say, if Pepe go up, he knows say no. That not to the president if for day, he's going to find a way to make it better for you and I. So for me, I am proud of this president and I encourage every Sierra Leonean for continuing to support this president here because of the steps they will take for make we life better.
All right, okay. Well, Fambo, you listen to Universal Radio on a Saturday evening, 26 minutes down 7. This is straight up program by the Hot Boost Network with Mr. America. I deal with 2 Sierra Leoneans. The one, Patrick Mada, Kruma, we Gentle, and of course, Abigail just gave submission, talk about the economy and so many goodies where they inside the package. Well, still with the push the program, and this is the SLPP hour where they meet you every Saturday, from 7 to 8 in our salon, and from 4 to 3, from 3 to 4, Eastern Standard Times in the USA, and from 2 to 3 Central Time in the USA. I meet you live on the Radio Garden and on
understand from different other areas them from the world, how we get national crisis them from different part of the world, but still Sierra Leoneans, at least we will say, yeah, it's better a little bit. How the president go around for massage these possibilities for meet the average Sierra Leonean at every doorstep.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kaikai and Sierra Leoneans, the way they listen. You know, when...
Hello?
Yeah, so...
Yes, Abigail.
Yes, I will come in for gentle and say, because I think they get technical difficulties.
Oh, sorry. I don't, it's okay now. I've been paused a bit. Sorry for that little break. Thank you very much, Mr. Kaikai and Sierra Leoneans for that very much important question. You know, when we get in leadership with discipline, that discipline it extend them to every facet in the society. And one of the side that we do now the economic management we President Bio put in place. Just like I don't explain in the beginning, as one of the approach we President Bio use now for make sure say it establish a single treasury account so that wastage will be the happen. That boku money where all man be the eat in the count one side. Now this is not the reason now when they say President Bio they still take money from the national coffer and they pay school fee for them we picking them. And they take and they during the time where we get this COVID. And the COVID a national a global pandemic when a something will affect every part of the world. It not end you. President Bio make sure see a worker among development partners, even when they say be affected. That money they will get together, it begin pay the soft money there to people them when they call stimulus money to business people there. Because businesses they don't feel. This not be happening during Ebola time where it is supposed to happen. Because Ebola not only salon and Liberia be affected. But President Bio still manage and one of the most important things President Bio do with economy. President Bio no say for let a country develop, even when they manage the economy, especially when it meets the country under austerity, what did it do? It makes sure say it reduce taxation from the major foodstuff them where people then they eat every day when I will staple food in a salon. Number one, when I rest. Number two, when na flour. And the flour we not say now we they use for make bread where people then they eat. And then the most important thing are the rest. So anybody who in the couch rest and flour, they're not they pay taxes again and again. Now these are the reason we make even when Liberia then they fetch for rest. We in a salon we not they fetch for rest. Even though the cost is expensive because of the increase in the dollar price, because America don't make dollar don't value past every other currency in the world, and most business people in a dollar that they use for do transaction, even though it increase in price, but President Bio make sure say it's still there because no tax no day where people then they pay again. And that one day now one of the most important economic discipline we make day like today will not effect for rest like Liberia. We make day like today will not effect for rest like Ghana. We make day like today will not effect for rest like Gambia. So it better let the rest there with the CM, with the get the Lily and Natty for buy them. That you know they at all. It only takes a matured leader with discipline and know how to manage economy. That's what President Bio do. You will find out say now, every Sierra Leonean, even if you money when they pay you not plenty, but when more you get small thing. Because President Bio don't make all money the way they waste, all they hold the way APC with OPUP, he lock all. Now one side money they go. And like now small they pinch and give everybody. Now that means salon not they take money, you know they take overdraft again for pay salary. Salon not they delay again for pay salary. So when we development partners they help we now, then go meet you in a certain step. Because they say, God help me, is saying that the way how I meet you. Even if we want let other development partners, the EU, the other people they help you for make bridge, let them bridge your President Bio they make. The country sector forget small money where they put as a startup, as a young contribution. We will make development partners the help. So a serious leader like Madam Bio, now he can solve that problem. Because by then tell us so my family. Now really austerity the day. Imagine if England, the young president, the prime minister, two of them don't resign. especially the last one when they put when Liz. That woman they don't resign just not because they say you're not going to manage this kind of system. We don't come at the world where the hardship they come. You're not going to make way for let people survive in England. They say you're not going to deliver. Now that reason they may make him resign. But imagine President Bill, when a third world country, all other African countries they cry, things they had. Yes, he had Nasalo, but with the accessor. President Bill make sure say we not go without food no day. With the Siam, we make sure say job day. If bad would that get, he will get. And things happen smoothly. You know, it will go with no austerity. Now this make, then last week, we find out say America legal system, the lawyers they can award and a Madam Bill as the African champion, African leader championship, they get that award for doing very well as the best African leader. We don't make sure say he handle the economy, he handle the resources in the country. He makes sure say these are the pass in the world. It will affect people for push the government to that level where people then go fight for us. So we give for celebrate President Bill. We need for gladly for us.
All right. Well, from we still listen to Universal Radio, and that's the SLPP hour where we meet you every Saturday from 7 to 8 o'clock. You're listening to Universal Radio, and this program is sponsored and paid up program, and all which you get, so they come directly, reflect the radio station, but they come out directly from the opinions of the Hot Goose Network and team. So this now we second edition start last week, and today. It was second edition, and I think we still push the program. And this program they talk about the achievements and the good works of the president, because this is the SLPP hour. Well, gentle again, because some people will say with all this economy, good economy all over the place, where we talk about how things are get cushioned and stabilized, but the dollar is still flying all over the place. So what do you take on that?
That day we go for expect dandy. We go for expect dandy in the world. Because we know say before this time we get currencies them way greater than the dollar. We get the pound, we get the euro, we get the yen. Most of them currencies they be so value past the US dollars. But because the economic crunch, the poverty don't hit all sides of the world, especially in America. America, they put structures in place. Now, first in the history of the world, the dollar, when the American dollar, it don't become very expensive, and it don't value past the pound and the euro. They don't do because of super world power. Now they know how they play their magic. We don't know which kind of economics they play. And then they are above every other people in the world in America. So, this don't make now the pounds and the euro, and they all don't devalue. We don't make, even at England, the young president, what they call the prime minister, he don't resign because the dollar is so expensive now Europe, now England now, more than the pound. So it don't make the goods that don't expensive, the price don't go up, it don't go up, it don't go up. And so, what did they happen? How do they don't affect we now as a third world country? If this one affects England, say the president resign, what about we in a third world country? Where every partner in the world, then they use dollar as a legal tender. Every business people, when I go be a witness, they're not going to use pounds for go do business. They're not going to use euro for go do business. Now dollar, every partner in the world they use for do business transaction. So if this dollar, with every partner in the world now they use, it don't come expensive, it don't come value past all the money they now in the world. This don't create big economic problem in the world. Now this make England the president don't resign. Because things not expensive now. Dollar don't do another England. We're not ever happy. So now Salon said the same one. Well, let me tell you something. Salon we don't manage in such a way that President Bio is suppress him. Because President Bio is surrounded himself with technocrats. We get them JJ Safa. Where we don't do the young work. They will get the bank governor. We will get the experts there where they inside the system. Where they do very well for help the president. And now this make me brother. Okay. If you watch the other African country, like Ghana, when I hear on BBC last week, Ghana, in fact, Ghana, they don't suffer past all man. Then the dollar don't increase and the country past the whole African country. So Ghana don't go down, the businessman, they don't vex. The dollar rates, it don't high in Ghana past every other side, now the whole world. So this now a global trouble we don't come, but it better that we get a president, we get leadership skills, how to manage the resources they are. And some people we need to be careful. All along APC, then they use this as as propaganda. But it don't reach a point propaganda no they again. Let's say we're not going to play propaganda again. One of the proponents said, one of them APC grew when a Joseph Fitzgerald Camara, when I be former Attorney General, and also now be former anti-corruption boss, he don't post them, he tweets and say, it made America, in the made England, other countries, let them help for let Russia war done. Let them help for let things settle. Because we they suffer in Africa. And I'm glad the way they don't begin to notice them. Because the dangerous thing is, we don't need to put politics banner. Now, see, we don't make England, when England, they look up to, the new president, they don't resign today. Because they don't even manage the economy. They say, about name don't come. Now, trouble they come. They don't go able. So if President Bio they don't manage the economy, the dollar, if now be APC 10, like could they buy dollar now, 5 million, like could they buy $100, 5 million, all you. To be very honest, the kind way how this thing don't reach. It's serious and we take it serious. We know for play politics with them. Because the moment we begin play politics with them, we they create problems to the layman we don't understand. Now the essence of the program, where me and Abigail don't decide, say no. We in the Hot Boost Network, we for come and can they talk to people every Saturday, let them understand, say, President Bio, they do very well. Imagine the man can meet austerity, he meet no money no day. For let a country get austerity, we know one area in the world. Austerity mean money all done at the country. It can't be told this kind of kulala. But yet, things they go well. And last day, APC when they lie so, APC when dishonest so, APC when a bad party, when a thief man party. For let them declare austerity, meaning if they don't know, they say, well, this will not hide again. Meaning it was really worse than what you would imagine. So President, you don't try. For let dollar that rate, they say, well, they suppress them. For let not increase, not disaster not for them. Like Liberia and Ghana. Ghana will be ahead of we. The money don't devalue. Totally entire in the whole world. This now President Bio, we for tell and thank you. For join hand, for work with them. For let able make sure say continue with them good job there and let people they understand say President Bio they do well. We know the first for us, but they see even if they are.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, Fumble, you listen to the SLPP Hour. We meet you on board Universal Radio every Saturday. I did live on air with Gentle Patrick Mada, and of course Kuruma and Abigail Kuruma team. Of course, they're in the USA. And we're listening to what they say from the other end. Another 20 minutes to 8 o'clock. Abigail, I don't say it's a war of Motspan, this whole thing where I just ask Gentle, what's in how the strategies to play for able to make sure say we question the livelihood of the average student union way. We may be doing like today, at least today above one level way or a country they go through a natural disaster or natural crisis. You will take on that.
First of all, as a statesman, you got a president who is an experienced president. But apart from that, all of that, his experience, the minority they do. For me, I think the primary thing is that President will get love for Salon. When you get a leader, we get love for a country, they do well. Because the first thing first, if you get some love for country, then you go want better for your country. So because President Kilo lost Salon, he not get no other aim but for make Salon better. So for him, yes, it's something that has to get done. So you see and say, if they go the extra mile, if they go above and beyond, for make sure say we economy boom, we economy the thrive. So you find out say thing the way other governments them, other politicians them go do for bring the country can down, they do it. For example, let me look at how it tied up the anti-corruption system as alone. It also tied them up that nobody not get way for do anything bad or mean to that country or for thief that country money. There is no way they can do it because it don't look outside all the loopholes that it don't look at. Look at let's talk about when President Bio they come for the travel, they left the country. In the final say his entourage is like half, even less than half of the entourage before from previous head of states. In the final say when they come UN summit, they come with the least member of people them. Then they come with the lowest amount of people them as an entourage. So you take the law that the man influence for a country. It don't touch down on so many things them just to make sure that the economy thrive. So I also feel like his experience, he has the experience, he has the education, but I also feel like he get love for a country. And when you have love for your country, you don't do anything less than what people really do for Salon. Because you get love for a country, you get love for a people them. So you will find out that this man, he has everything, but he decided to come be head of state because he wanted to help his country. I think that has been the first reason which made President Bio always decide to run for office, for help Salon, for help the country, for help as a people them. And I keep saying this. I admire him so much for the fact that it come down to the layman's level. It visit districts them. It visit people that in villages, their hometowns, just to connect with people them one-on-one on a one-on-one basis. You know what I mean? And not like other head of state them, we will send person to go represent them, we'll send ministers. No, not instead they go around. Now instead, look like the whole data show what happened this week in our salon, where they decided to make the data cost go up. You see the president in action right away when he find out yesterday what did they go on. You see the action where it don't take today. So that tell you that this is a listing president, and this is a president where they so he answer we the people them up Sierra Leone. Because if they put this now with me and say no, it's not me. I can't afford this. This is not possible at this time in history, at this time in our economy. This my people cannot afford to pay more than what they were paying for data at this time. So he stepped right in and make sure say the right thing has been done. And say no, we're gonna put that on hold for now because my people cannot afford that. So this is a president. We get love for a country, we get love for people then. So we all see the action where it don't take today on the weekend. And this is the president don't get the off. And they work 24/7. So on the weekend today, they don't take that action and say, no, we have to suspend that for now because my people cannot afford that. So this just tell you the love where President Bio gets in people there and the country. And that make our economy the thrive, Kai. I feel like he has love for the country and the man gets an experience and you know what he do. And like I keep saying, he's a great leader. President Bio is a great leader. And you see all the loopholes that we get to show, all sides don't look. They don't look every loophole. When people there for the simply country money and do all that thing. No, it don't look all the loopholes in there. So now make we see what say we economy they thrive, we do well. Like Jen to say, the dollar issue where they go on at the world is not a Sierra Leonean issue. This is a universal issue, not a universal radio issue, but not a universal.
Wow. That's great. All right. Nice shot.
When they go on at the whole world. But you find out say other countries them, like with my country, look like England. England are one of the greatest countries in the world after America and England. You find out that England don't lose two head of states then because of this issue, because they can't handle it. So for President be able to get this under control, come on. For the fact that dollar is where it is right now in Sierra Leone, I'm proud of where the dollar is. Because like gentlemen, they say, if like any other administration, if I don't go past that, he has really worked hard with that dollar rate. When you see dollar don't value past the pound, dollar don't value past the euro.
The yen.
Dollar, yes. So that tells you a lot. For say this president don't do really well. And when you look at Ghana the economy, the way it crumbled under the dollar, they say, oh my God, President Bio, kudos, you're doing a great job.
Okay. All right, President Bio, kudos, you're doing a great job. Well, you're listening to the Slpp Hour. Let's meet you every Saturday on board Universal Radio. And catch you also on the internet, inside America, all over the world. You're listening to the Radio Garden. You will catch this program live. We meet you every Saturday. Well, when you push the program, it's so interesting. Well, I'll come a little different a little bit. Let's come to this award. One big award with the president on bag. That's a big feather nine collar, from the African Leadership Organization inside the USA. Of course, you guys are there.
And we're now going to tell you more about this award with the President Bag Lifetime Achievement Award. And we want to know how.
All right, family, I want to get small body water for the good job with President Bio they do as we try to continue for done the program.
Salon famboule mouna couche. President Bio, we say kabo for the good work inside 1 year. Thank you, President Bio. Kabo, President Bio. Momo, President Bio. Jara my boy. President Bio. Baikao, President Bio, Walio, Walimina, President Bio, Ingwe, Yata Ingwe. From the day of submitting my guy, we paved the way for independence. Oh yeah, good for mine on the last house. Ipasangi Albert Magayo. Oh yeah, all of blessed memory. Albert Magai, Pasangi, Papa Sheki, Bandele, Asadai, and Daima. This wall, anything we know for Brian Ovalia. Under the one party for Stomio, some man go call her insurgents. Papa Sheki, only power, the Pasangi JS Momo lost away, for the San concept show up. Masquita parade the country. Dombolo Sosina Salon. 11 years of wasted lives. No rest, no day in the country. Yo. Yeah. As the world they become bloody every day, God send we Moses. The young gallant and Rudy soldier. Madabio. The young gallant and Rudy soldier. Madabio. He step up and sacrifice himself. He sleep na the bush. He survive plenty ambush them and take the nation back to democracy. May God bless you, brother. Hey, Chief. Tijan Kabai come take the stage and unite the people them again. He rebuild the economy. He make for we state structures for thriving democracy we will enjoy today. Slpp Tijan Kabao, blessed memory. Pass on the power onto APC and Eskuruma. We promise the people now this country for change. Yeah. But when we come, we don't see the profit. We don't see the change. They move we from prosperity to austerity. Oh God, oh Salon. With ruthless political propaganda, the people tired and spirit of the founding fathers of the nation cried out, Madabio, Madabio, Madabio. April 4th, 2018, and became the man of the people, the choice of the people, with the mandate of the people, and the voice of the people. God sent this Moses for we, for can liberate this land once again. Papa, we tell you thank you, President Bio, for the things that way you don't do, inside just one grain, yeah. Elephant ain't not to pick kilo, you don't carry them. President Bio, thank you, President Bio. Cabo, President Bio. Momo, President Bio. Jara my boy. President Bio. Baikao, President Bio. Walimina, President Bio. Ingwe, Yata Ingwe.
All right, we will continue with the show again.
As we try for wrap up, una listen to the serious economic management skills and method and approach with President Bio take, they still use for make sure say it turn the country around. We elect today, way by right now being austerity for the, but we're not able to go austerity. We're better than Ghana, we're better than Liberia with the Fed Forest, Guinea and Gambia. Una listen.
All this will add more to the feathers of the president and by extension Sierra Leone as a nation, because this is the award we not for we all. So yes.
Fam with them, you know, my brothers and sisters, my mama and my grandpa, we not understand what's in the African Leadership Award. That award with them give award mean now with the whole world, like America, they sit down, they don't watch, they don't assess the way how the world they go, how the world they suffer. And the third world country, when a poor country like Saloon, how did they do very well? When now we economy, the management of our economy, it better pass England. Because for let president resign. Then watch and say, President Bio, Ghana will be there ahead of we, they don't go na bottom. Liberia will be there, then they fight for rest. Guinea, they all don't go bottom. You know, opposition go can't lie, but they don't go bring the facts because then a propaganda they sabi. We, na publicity will they do na SLPP. So now, they watch the way, the manner, the economic discipline, the kind way how President Bio don't brand Sierra Leone, how he don't rebrand them, how the image of the nation don't go, we don't win MCC. The America, they say, no, this man, the entire Africa, let we award them lifetime for let it get this leadership role. Although we don't make them the head of African peer review, when I end the monitor and check mark the democracy with other countries that they do not the country them. So now that means they get that award. Because they know say President Bio a man with a good for problem solving. We all they know as Sierra President Bio in nature, now problem solving nature he gets. Because when he sits exam for go for me college, they take him for let go college. Now you go accommodate, you go join soldier. And we don't say soldier man that they solve problem in the country. Now they solve a problem the way they kill motor man. If people they want can't kill pussy, now soldier man they send it. He don't mind in die. So President Bio go join soldier. He solve the biggest problem in Saloon. Where we be done under APC, the corrupt regime, tribalism, regionalism, then institutionalize corruption, then make the country poor. President Bio come, he solved that problem. Everybody glad in 1992 at that tender age. And then it makes us it left democracy, it makes us it bring multi-party, it makes us everybody feel happy. It go it come. When problem in there again, where APC put in austerity, then destroy wealth, then corruption, they take about it's all in our country. They left the country, Nothing no did it. President Bio pop up again 2018. God bring them for let's solve them problem they are so who they get. Now APC they holler about wage bill. That African Leadership Award they get. Now they can't watch see the wage bill will mean when the way our government is spending the couple where the country they get. It don't expand. But still President Bio they manage the small money within the country, and they pay the picking school fee. Because for let establish free and quality education, it don't expand the wage bill. Wage bill mean decide the way government is spend couple. So more where the way government is spend couple today, where it don't create now, and then we they still manage for get some money, we will not they go into austerity, we will not they go overdraft, if they pay school fee them. President Bio knows you don't can't talk say, family them, the whole country hard, the country poor, the whole world poor, and not go employ people then, and not go create job. No, in the only way, President Bio they create job then. Because when you create that job there, they bring revenue. And for me, granny, where they pay wow, we don't know what's in a revenue. Revenue, now the money where government they get, where they come to country, where the country they get, and just like papa they go, where they pay a salary. Now so government they get through their taxation then tax they all they pay. Then bigger, where government they go bigger, account it. For let them put out to country level boil. So President Bio makes us say, he established institution them who say the country go get money. Like a disaster management agency. That doesn't mean say money not in the country, not get for create job for people. They know they don't have. They create that institution, they establish them. Now, then they write project them, then they give money. When they change left, they put inside that treasury account that go to cool. Then the next thing, let people then they way thousands of Australians the way President Bio employ now in that institution. They all they pay tax. Some they call them pay as you earn. When month long. If they pay that tax they put another kutuku. 9 they use for pay police, 9 they use for pay soldier, 9 they use for pay teacher, 9 President Bio they use, it pay Munafa, 9 President Bio they use, it they make them who wrote them, 9 President Bio they use, it they pay school picking their school fee. So you don't see that you don't create job for the youth man then. They call on youth in fisheries. Hundreds and hundreds of youth man then now, they all done their boats then. Then they do their fish work. Now that means you know they able click again. Now that means Boku youth man, although you know Boku they get, they say they support the family. They don't make children farming. We make the like today, even with Liberia they fed for us. We they get small. They don't make the car wash. Then youth man, they all of them car wash them now. Then they pay tax. In as much as they get money, then they pay tax, and that money they go to government, and they take and pay with school fee them. We pick it as school fee them. You know, and these are the good things that we get them forest guards we President Bio don't create, they establish. Them back they get job. They no land better book. APC don't deprive them for let them no land book, but that doesn't mean say they're not useful. They get family. President Bio is concerned about them people in the. And if the wage bill, APC they say the wage bill don't increase, meaning government don't get Boku side they spend money, and they employ people there. Then meaning APC don't want to let them employ nobody. APC don't want to let them create programs for youth mandate. But even at that, try the way the wage bill no Boku during APC time, we go into austerity. Who said they will go to money? That's not the question. But now the economic crunch don't come. All side difficult. All countries they take care of the own problem. Where the neighbor solve them. But Madam, they still try for create small side them where they create job for people there. And they pay money school fee for picking them. But still we're not going to austerity. But still they able to pay small team. But still they manage the dollar. Now these people they want in America, they say no, this president is exceptional. This president is very powerful. This man they get a leadership quality. What we think say no African leader no ever can get a leadership quality there for solve problems. Now Africa where they emerge, where they beyond in control. You know, it is beyond in control. With the contract we sign with them, we don't do your own, and if don't get for do your own, natural disaster don't come in when they impede the effort, but still it is squeezing for help. Make sure see let people they not suffer like how Ghana they suffer so. Let people they not suffer like how Liberia they suffer the effect for rest. How Guinea they effect for rest. If APC one deny that, why then they take rest Diana Salon they go to Guinea and Liberia? If they not say Salon rest there, why they not go pull an Liberia cancel and let them make money? Or they not want make profit? So you don't see President Biona, this made they get that award. They admire her at the world. America admire her. England, every side they battle them, they praise her. We need to appreciate them. Let God continue for bless her.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's the vibe. That's the vibe from Gentle Patrick Madakruma, the political hot goose with America. And a day this evening with Abigail Robertin, and then with the SLPP hour where they meet you every Saturday. A very fine conversation this evening. And after I'll be at the council Abigail now because you can forgive final submission. And of course, this is for talk about this award. This award, what it mean to Sierra Leone? What it mean to the leadership of the president? How best, what's like the height of the volume at which this will explain, you know, for which the last Salomon, what it means for the president for bag this award, you know, from an organization inside the USA. Just touch day and you just give me your final submission for today's edition. Over to you, Abigail.
Well, when I look at the award within the President's View, I want to tell all my radio listeners then, like Universal Radio, that this award here, it means a lot to President View and we country as a whole. And let me tell you one thing about Whitman. Whitman not a hypocrite. Whitman not like we African man who will say, it's my business, I'm not going to talk no more, I'm not going to this, I'm not going to that, I will just keep quiet. No. Whitman, the way if you do a good job, it will recognize you. If you not say you need to do good job, you know they recognize you. You know they make hypocrites. What's man not get hypocrites? Hypocrites not they part of their own business. So for the fact that this award they come out from an organization we're based in the USA, this means a lot to the country as a whole. This don't tell we say President, you don't change the image of Salou. The way how they look at me today, they don't look at me again. Now they look at me in a different light. That we country they really thrive. That President Bio they do the right thing. Because let me tell you something, listeners. Then with Maya, they observe. They know everything they go on at each country around the world. Because guess what? When they spend money and then country there, when they say, oh, IMF don't donate this money, World Bank don't give this money, they don't give them to that country. Una feel say they just say give and left una so more. No. Then they monitor una. Then they follow una constantly. To make sure say this money we will give them. And the right thing they do with them. Then they put on the right time. For good. So they don't do all the investigation, yeah. They don't do all the monitoring, yeah. They don't find out say, we don't see anybody like this man yet. Now this Africa continent here. A president, a leader, we say if we get $1 self, what do we get this $1 for that they do with them? If we get $2, what do we don't allocate this $2 for that they do with them? Then you know the commodity. And they don't find out say this is a president with discipline. These are a president we want better for a country. We want to do well. When they do well for a country and people them. So they say no. This man here, we need to recognize him. Let the man know say we follow him, and we don't have, and we know say they do the right thing, and we appreciate him. You know, this one when somebody they do something, I'm not saying president will not to somebody when they look for awards or things like that. But at least every now and then, if I make you tap somebody on the shoulder or the back, say, good job, you do a good job. So I'm not saying this will put more pep in a step. I'm not saying it will do more. This is a motivator for continue the good work it do. And this makes a lot for we as a Sierra Leone. Not a person number win that award, that award that every Sierra Leone they win them. We as a people, we get that award and we win them. So it makes we feel proud as a nation, as a people, that we presidents, we head of state, and win this kind of award here. Because it's not so easy award. It not come easily. Not so award where you just go for. No, it takes a lot for a head of state, an African head of state, getting kind of prestigious award than this. So I'm really excited for him. I'm happy for him. It deserves him. For me, I feel like he got more award coming down the line because the way how it works. And one thing about with man, once you put in the work, they continue for putting the time and the appreciation for you. So me, I know say I'm not gonna be surprised if President Bio win the Nobel Peace Prize tomorrow. No, yes, I will not be surprised because he's actually doing the work. He's putting the work in, so it deserves him. And we all, as Sierra Leoneans, we are happy, we are excited, we are happy for him, and I'm happy for me too as a Sierra Leonean. This means a lot to me as a Sierra Leonean.
All right, this means a lot to me, as a Sierra Leonean, because the president bag an award. We, of course, come out from a prestigious organization, the USA, and I believe so we all for galvanize around the president for make sure say we give the kudos and applaud them for making us proud as a nation. Well, our time going to catch we, and I will turn the microphone over to Gentle, the political hot goose, because we only catch 8 o'clock. Of course, this program will be every Saturday. Make it a point of duty for come and listen to the radio from Sierra Leone, America, all over the world. Gentle, I'll just touch you there, and of course, you give your final submission. Talk to you compatriots them. You Slpp stalwarts them now, Sierra Leone and abroad. You know how everything will go along the lines, how things are happening, how guys are putting ideas together for the final time come June 24 next year.
Family, una thank you. Una don't listen to this program up to now. Una don't spend una time with we. I want una know say President Bio na a problem solver. I want una know say President Bio he get respect for Sierra Leoneans them. I want una know say President Bio he appreciate una effort as Sierra Leoneans for una vote am in. And when they bring this program to una bring una family them, una they tell them every Saturday. You in a salon, the jingle they go on, and we get for the play the jingle all over the place, and we share them, we share the internet stuff when the radio garden from so that una go they can listen to Universal Radio. We need for the tell una, we need for the have conversation una, we need for the tell una. Some of una we don't know how President Bio they do the effort the way they apply because some of their concepts they are they're very critical and it require a very sound academic mindset. But we they are for bring them down to the level of even the one where APC not be get opportunity for their land book, for let's say understand the effort the way President Bio they apply for manage the economy in other country for long not go bad. Let's tell you if na be APC within a power deal like how they so like Salon don't do. Because not only Ebola we can't trade when a Liberia and Salon it be affect. When the whole world they can't give money for help. APC eats all that couple, then they will pay the people. And at the end of the day, people then die thousands of thousands. At the end of the day, they left we by austerity. They eat all the couple. So this is not Corona and the war in Ukraine. We don't affect even America and other country there. But still,
as a country, as a nation, President Bio, they make all effort for let remain steady and let economy day into this kind of level. We at least, even though enough boku, but we still see them. We know they go team up in a line, we they get them. And President Bio na a problem solver. We now continue for come to this program. We tell una more of the good thing them. Where President Bio don't do, we go make una self go rely on them. We go make una self go be happy for make sure say we now continue for vote for another mandate. For let can continue. Let bad people, let thief man, let a young pay them, let anti-book at them. Let them not come. Them mommy cause bomber, they will not get respect for now, for their woman them. We they not get respect for imam them. They're immoral people them. Whether they call themselves APC. We do not get respect for constitution. When a violence then at the DNA. When a bad then get for the president and the nation. Let them not come destroy that nation again. Because they don't ready, then they rehog. Then they come together. President Bio tell we say, we are going to fight corruption. But corruption get for fight back. And at the thing, then this way, then they fight back. And we not go agree. We are not left to the let down happy. We are let listen and tell people they say, we need for do the thing the way they make President Joseph get the zeal and the energy for do more. Let God continue for bless them and let God continue for protect them for where they make salon sexy and attractive. And I tell you now, as for the day around President Bio, forget that mandate, June 2024, June 2023, President Bio, it beats APC and any other political party with not before him. It beats a fishball.
All right, it beats like fishball. Yes,
Yes, I say it beats a fishball.
All right, well, so we will come down with the SLPP hour. It meets you live on board Universal Radio. Just a reminder, say all.